Nightlife. What's up, guys? It is Friday night, 10:16 p.m. Don't know what the temperature is outside. It's a bit chilly tonight, and welcome to a rather rare Johnny Strides home stream. Normally I do this kind of stream on my other channel. You can hear some cars roaring by there. I've got my balcony door open, but normally I do these home streams on my other channel, Johnny Stumbles, but I was going to go out and do a live stream around the city tonight, and I just wasn't really feeling it. I've got a bit of a sore right foot, so I just recorded a few videos and decided to come home. And I realized I'm sitting on this one video that I don't really know what to do with. The audio's not that good. I don't really want to put music to it like I did to another one before. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a live stream and hang out with you guys tonight, and I'll play that other video in the background, and then that'll be that. That is all the plan. And while that is playing in the background, we can chat, hang out. I can answer some of your questions. SRGot says it sounds like I'm at their house with all the noise. And hello to everyone. Margate, SRGot, Yahia, Azia, Deborah, Liam, Ali, Doug, Jim, Alfred, Maroof, Michelle, Kevin, Omer, Craig. Sorry if I missed anyone, but this is quite similar to the crowd we have over on the other channel. If you're not familiar with that, that is Johnny Stumbles, where I do this kind of stream every Sunday night, pretty much every Sunday night, and I usually crack a beer when I do it. So tonight, in honor of what I normally do there, I'm going to have a Great Lakes Brewery Burst New England Pale Ale. So we're going to have this. Michael Meehan says, "Hi Johnny, Ken Continuum is on YouTube Live now." Yes, I didn't realize that until after I had set this stream. Let me see here. So I pulled up Ken's live stream.
My home got sold in less than 24 hours, guys.
Stupid ad.
I'm Maria. We bought a...
And Ken is celebrating.
Have a great long weekend if you're
5,000
here in Ontario.
subscribers.
Chill
So
like
let's send him
villains, all of
$5.
you.
Yeah, chill like villains.
Now Ken,
Best time.
And unfortunately, I don't see the singing man, but oh well. You can't
congrats. Let's send him. What?
Can't be
Did
here
his
every
stream just
time.
end? No.
No,
Let's send him
working.
$5 here, just
With
to
her
congratulate
pants down.
him because he recently hit 5,000
So that was interesting.
viewers.
All
let's say.
right.
She was good
Or
too.
5,000
Yeah.
viewers, 5,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
So congrats to Ken.
So yeah, have a great night, everyone.
Oh no,
Thanks
he's saying
again.
goodbye.
And I'll see you all next weekend.
No.
Bye, guys.
And enjoy Johnny's stream. I heard he's going live,
Have fun.
so I'll probably watch that as well.
Wait.
So until next time.
No. I screwed up.
Bye-bye.
Okay, well, I just missed it. Congrats to Ken, guys.
All right, night. Have a good
Ken
night,
does similar
everyone.
videos to me around
Will
Toronto.
continue.
He's very knowledgeable and very entertaining.
Johnny.
So definitely, if you haven't yet, if you like the stuff on my channel, go over to this channel and subscribe. Big congrats to him on hitting 5K. That's exciting. And his videos are great, and I think they're criminally underrated. So I wish he held on to his stream for a little longer. Then I would have been able to send him the congratulatory super, but hopefully he'll see this, and maybe we can send some viewers his way, because again, his stuff is underrated. He does a really good job of covering Toronto. And I'm curious if he had the same idea that I had, because tonight I went around the Sky Dome. I did a walk. I started at St. Andrew Station, and I went over to John Street, then I went down, and I did a lap around the Dome before the Blue Jays game, and then I went down Bremner Street. I thought that was a good video to make. The Martel says she gave me a shout out at the end. Well, that was a nice handoff, and welcome to everyone to this stream. I don't think this is going to be the longest stream. I still have that video to upload, and just before I get started on playing my deleted video, this is what happened when I uploaded the audio test. So I got busted for copyright. I was walking around the Sky Dome, and there was lots of music blasting, so I thought for sure I was going to get hit with a copyright. But these people are nice enough to share the revenue. So that means all the ad money that comes in, they will take some and I will get the rest. It's not a lot. So I'm debating, do I just leave that copyrighted music in and split the revenue, or do I cut the copyrighted music out? Here, you can see it's about a minute and, it's almost 2 minutes actually. About a minute and two-thirds. It's a weird way of putting it. But that's the affected part that I have to basically slice out of my video. So just in case you're wondering how it works with in terms of getting hit with a copyright, what I do if I ever walk by any type of copyrighted music, I will upload just the audio. Notice there's no video here. I uploaded just the audio, and this will tell me if I'm hit with any copyright strikes and what parts of the video. And then when I edit the video for real, I can come in and I can fix the audio in those parts. So that's what I do. If you have a YouTube channel, I think that's a good idea. If you walk by any music, just upload just make the screen black, upload just the raw audio, and there you go. So I've got to fix this after. I don't know if I'm going to leave it or not, but there we go. So there's my channel. So my other channel. So go over here and subscribe. I don't really do too many other videos on here. I'm going to get...
You don't have to be the same.
And do some different style
To do the
videos.
same
But if you like
things.
this kind of live stream where we're just kind of hanging out, this is the channel
We
to
all
go.
play for Canada.
I will probably do farting around my neighborhood. See, it's just me talking with the video playing. And then at the end, sometimes we play games. We're not going to be playing any games tonight. No! Denoiser is for...
Here's an undercard.
Oh, no!
Better get some of that money.
Fuck me!
Okay, let's get our first battle on.
Got a bad little light. T about to get banned. Fuck! Anywho, enough of that. Let me fire up the video. So this video I filmed... this video I filmed last Saturday. It turns out what I was doing was I was using this guy here to record all my audio, and it failed. So I was left without any audio other than what the camera recorded, and the camera's audio is horseshit, to be honest. So what I've started doing is using my iPhone 12 just to record audio. So what I do is I throw this thing into airplane mode and I record the audio. Then as soon as I'm done, I throw it out of airplane mode and I put the audio on Google Drive. Richard says, how did you get the blonde hair? There's the questions that matter. I don't know. I was born with it. Now I'm over 40 and I still got it. Although it's kind of more of a dirty, dark blonde. So that's the story. Oh, Funny Dog is here. Hello, Funny Dog. Hello, Harjot and Michelle and everyone else. How many people do we have watching tonight? Oh, 167 people. So we have a similar audience so far to what I get on the other channel. I don't blame the normal Strides crowd for not wanting to watch this stream. I really just wanted to share this video before I deleted it and sent it off to the nether regions. Is that it? That's a weird way of putting it. Yeah, let's not say that. So, I want to put that under the webcam. Here we go. This is the video that I'm not going to be uploading to the channel. And this is a protest of sorts, I guess you could call it. These are the anti-vax, anti-mask, pro-freedom. I don't know. Every single person in these protests seems to have a different message. But I ran into this at the start of my video last week. So I thought, this is kind of neat. It's kind of cool to see people doing this sort of thing. Just because you may not agree with what they're saying, we have the right to protest and stuff. So, hey, I'm cool with it. So I thought, let's follow this for a few minutes, and then I just shot down Bloor Street East. So that's the walk that's going to be playing in the background. Novel Costa's Hangout stream moved to a different channel for tonight only for tonight, because what I was going to do was I was going to go out and do a live stream like what Ken did tonight. It's weird. We would have been streaming at the same time, but I decided just to come home and not stream. And since I'm probably not going to stream tomorrow, and maybe not Sunday, I was thinking, shit, you know, I wanted to do something in terms of a stream, so that's why we're doing this tonight. Rolling with Ian says, have you ever used a lav mic with the Pocket 2? No, I always record my audio external, and what sucks is with the Pocket 1, I used to get good audio out of the camera, so if my external audio failed, I would still have pretty good audio to use. Now with the Pocket 2, the audio is shit, so if my external audio doesn't work, then I'm out of luck. But let me get something. I bought this guy. I used to use a Zoom, which is similar, but this is an external audio recorder. It's a little bit big to be thrown in your pocket, but it can also record like binaural, like the true stereo audio. So I'm thinking this might be the answer. This is a Tascam DR05X. So I've taken it out of the box. I played around with it a bit, but I'm going to put it back in the box because that's not what we're going to do. But in terms of doing the audio, I always do the audio separately. And as for the Pocket 2s, I now have 2 Pocket 2s. DJI, you might recall I did a video on the Stumbles channel where one of my Pocket 2s melted. It basically overheated and it started smoking. So they sent me a new one, but the new one, this stick doesn't work. So like, WTF DJI. Well, I don't think this was a new one. I think they just sent me someone else's refurbished one. So I emailed DJI, and now they say they're going to have to go through some kind of approval process before they send me a new one of these. But I can just take the one off of my good one and put it on this. Or I could just go on AliExpress and buy one for like 20 bucks. So I don't know what to do. But now I have 2 Pocket 1s and 2 Pocket 2s. So maybe it's time to sell one of the Pocket 1s. So I thought this video would have been kind of cool too. It kind of pissed me off that I ended up with bad audio on it. Let me see something. Or I could just go on AliExpress. Maybe I could turn the audio up on the video in the background a little bit. I don't know how well you guys can hear that. Rob R says, are the clubs in Toronto extinct? No, King Street West is definitely alive and well. I was hoping to get some nightlife tonight, but it was kind of a cool night. I did 3 walks today. I did a walk down or along Dundas Street East in the morning through downtown. I did a walk around the Skydome right before the Blue Jay game. I'm hoping to get that up in the morning. And then I did a walk tonight through the Annex and Yorkville. Kind of a cliche walk for me. I do that one a lot, but I like that, so we'll see. We'll see. Gregory says mirror DSLR. Yeah, I can't. Those cameras are too big to carry around and they're too noticeable. Fans Buses Gaming says he was bored. He was happy I went live. Thank you. This is going to be a short one. I really just wanted to play this video. Scott Briggs says it's annoying to have to lug tons of equipment around. For live streams, I basically just bring this with me. My Mosin Mini MX gimbal, which I now have 2 of as well, because my first one died, and I went out and I bought a new one, and then they sent me a replacement, so now I have 2. So I bring this with me, and I bring the iPhone for streaming, and a microphone, and that's really it. So it's not too much. Advice for It says Action Kid is streaming live now. Sweet. I can pull that up here. Action Kid. Oh, he is live. He's exploring LA with Sergio on Friday night. Well, if you want to see someone actually walking around, then you can go see Action Kid. What if you film a video then narrate it live, David? That might be cool. I probably could have done that to this, but I'd rather pay attention to the chat and and do that. Godwin has 93 subs. Congrats. That is it's tough when you start. Those that's a big difference. It's over 10%. So congrats, Godwin. Whitby Dude says, did you post your weird video? No, I did not make my weird video yet. Susan says, can you make this ASMR? No, because you'll hear me talking. Slot Ranger says, have you seen those e-scooters that can go 144k? Not that fast, but I've seen the ones that go 60. Frankly, mine goes 25, and that's fast enough. Although, I do have an e-bike on the way. And next week, I'm going to be, there's a Toronto-based company that is releasing a new e-bike. And they're going to let me test theirs. And I'm going to, might as well make a video out of that. It might be fun. And I'm thinking once I get that, I will go for a ride down to the Bluffs with it. Fans Buses Gaming is on the road to 2K. Congrats. Can you guys hear this well when I'm not talking? They're going to let me test theirs. And I'm going to... And I'm thinking... Susan says, damn you, Rogers. Like, Susan must live in the worst spot in Ontario for Rogers. Fans Buses Gaming is on the road to 2K. Okay, so I don't think the audio here for this... well, there we go. I didn't have the audio playing for this video. Sorry about that. I screwed that up. But now I've played it. What do you do about your fangirls / groupies? Do I have them? Like, honestly, I just, if I do, if you're not in my primary group on Insta, I don't read most of those messages. Or if I read them, I don't reply. And that's all there is to it. And most emails that come in, I just don't reply. If you're a channel member or a Patreon member, I will respond, but there's only so many hours in the day. And I don't have that many people trying to get a hold of me, but it's enough that I just can't have, like, 30 conversations with pen pals every day, right? That adds up to an enormous amount of time, and I don't want to play favorites with anyone. So that's what's up with that. JD Fisher says, can I be a moderator? We're good right now, but we can evaluate for later. Flycam body pod support lightweight vest for handheld camera stabilizer. Let me look that up. Flycam body pod support. We'll see what that looks like. JD. Oh, I've seen that. Ryan Rides uses something similar to that. It's only $66, but yeah, it's not for the kind of cameras that I use. Hanson Woodsworth says, are you born in the 1980s? Yes, you can ask that. And yes, I was born in 1980 itself. Johnny has to beat them off with a stick. Sergeant Shelby says, you need to run for mayor. Maybe. But there's some delicate snowflakes out there that'll probably try to cancel me in 2 seconds. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be renaming Dundas Street. Or at least I would put it through the proper due process where you're supposed to collect the signatures of 75% of the people that have properties on Dundas and support that motion. Enrico? What? What the hell? Happy Friday night to Johnny and all of you awesome people. Enrico, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much. And thank you for the $100. And you'll be pleased to know I was down at Skydome tonight. And that'll be, hopefully after this video, I will edit that and upload it. And hopefully it'll be in there for tomorrow. But Enrico, wow, thank you very much. And I like your profile picture. Nice glowing CN Tower there. Really, that's my profile picture should be something like that because it says my name in it, but you don't really need to know that. I don't think too many other YouTubers do that. 1980 was the year the Iranian hostages were released. Oh, I think I knew that. Frankly speaking, says Mayor Strides. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be mayor. Let's if Jennifer Keesmit, like a genuinely qualified city planner, didn't have a chance, then I don't have much hope for me. I will endorse her, though. She got my vote last time. You don't think the term snowflakes and Karens? Well, I mean, they're just terms that we use to generalize some people with. SR Gott's 1980 was the year you got the chicken pox. That sucks. 1980 was... Yeah, I'm in that weird overlap zone. Depending on, Alex, depending on who you ask and depending on which Google answer you click, I could either be the last of the Gen X or the first of the millennials. So I'm kind of... I think of myself as a Gen Xer. Off the record, I use some vocabulary that I think millennials don't use anymore. I'm not very politically correct with my friends. I'll just leave that at that and not go any more into that. But I definitely would identify as a Gen X, although I'm not the type of person to say I identify as stuff, so that's weird. Johnny and my older sister are the same age, says Susan. Rob, are the LRTs done? Beats me. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just reading your chats right now. Yahia says Action Kid is still streaming. Let's send him a super chat. Hanson Woods, maybe after this, if he's still streaming, we could send Action Kid a super chat. Hanson Wordsworth says, can you ask how old I am? 40. Eddie Chin says, let's see what becomes of Ontario Place. I like the plans. I don't like that we're waiting until 2030. I don't like that so much of the planning was behind closed doors. But I like it. I think it's 1,000 times better than what it could have been. So I think we should all just be grateful and hope that that's actually what we get. It's not often that this provincial government doesn't fuck something up of this scale. So, hey, I'm for it. SR God says she's Gen X. They're fun. Xenial is the term. Oh, that's what I am. Sergeant Shelby. Yeah, senior millennial. I don't think there needs to be a fine line between that. Between one or the other, right? Scott Briggs looked like the Incredible Melting Man. I don't even know what that is. This is starting to feel like one of my other streams. Where am I now? We are walking... Oh, we are at Sherburne Station. Explore with Glenn and Michelle. Do you have any suggestions on a starter camera for beginners? When it comes to AV stuff, I'm very limited to sort of the urban exploring. And honestly, I would either just get a Pocket 2. It's stabilized and it's good. It works indoors, it works outdoors, it works pretty good in low light. The built-in audio is horrible. You will need to use external audio or the magic handle and plug in a lav mic. Or just get one of these and something like an S21 or a Pixel or an iPhone, and you can make more than good enough quality video like that. If you want to go down the road of a point and shoot, mirrorless, I don't know, SLR, I don't know. I watch YouTube videos on all that stuff all the time. I'm still not remotely qualified to give advice on that. Hello, Roshan. I am good. How are you? What inspired you to create your channel and your content back when you started? I bought a GoPro. I built a desktop computer. I needed stuff to do. So I started making these stupid hyperlapse movies, or hyperlapse walking videos, where I'd walk from one part of the city to another, and I'd speed it up really fast, and I'd set it to music, and I'd spend a lot of time editing it. And that was right around the same time I started watching Action Kid's channel. Ken's channel had just sort of become a thing, and another channel called My Walk Around. Then I saw that the Pocket 1 was coming out, the first camera to this, and I got the idea, if that Pocket 1 is any good, I can do walking channels, because I didn't want to walk around holding a big gimbal with a GoPro on it or a smartphone at first. So the Pocket 1, plus seeing Action Kid and Ken in my walk around sort of made me want to do this. When will you go over to the US for your live streaming? I'm thinking next month. I've got a plane ticket, but that's all I'm going to say about that. There's a company called Scotty Makes Stuff. Yeah, he sold he's got a 4-axis stabilizer for the Pocket 1 too. I think with those you can kind of hear the spring bouncing up and down. I don't think they're that quiet. And the thing with the 4-axis stabilizer is it's like too smooth. It's like, I know your videos, you do rolling videos, but for walking videos, there is a bit of a natural, like, sort of bump when you walk, right? That's sort of how you experience the world when you're walking. And I like that the camera picks that up. I try to be subtle with it. You got to kind of ninja walk. But you will notice all my videos have a little bit of a hop in it. And I kind of like that. I don't want to really get rid of that with a 4-axis. Thank you, Explore with Glenn and Michelle. Isn't DSLR mainly for commercial filmmaking or video making? No, it's just I think mirrorless are kind of overtaking DSLRs, but it's really just a high-end camera that even a lot of amateurs and enthusiasts will use. Maurice, thank you for joining the stream, and thank you for thanking Enrico. Susan says I exploded during pandemic times. That's because I also went from like 2 videos a week to 7 videos a week because I quit my job and just went all in on doing this full-time species. Happy Friday, lame people on the internet. It's a half-truth, right? We're all kind of lame for being here. Just kidding. Is the Pocket 2 okay to use in the rain? I wouldn't recommend it. I've got 2 of them, so frankly, I don't really care. But I've often found myself holding like one hand over it while I use it. But definitely get a small backpack and or bag and keep a little umbrella in it, and then you don't really have to worry about it. Or wait until the Pocket 3 come out. DJI does not release on a yearly schedule. They're not GoPro. They're not going to put out a Pocket 3 until it's ready. So you might be waiting a while for that. Susan Murray says, "Did I have COVID?" I hope not. I have 2 shots now, so I think I'm good. Maybe I have super immunity. Who knows? Do you like the Yonge and Shepherd area? Yeah, I like the whole Willowdale area. I like south of Shepherd, about 2 blocks is good. Once you go in between Shepherd to like York Mills, it's kind of bleh, but it is what it is. But yeah, Yonge and Shepherd's a great area. Emma found my channel so she could visit Canada by watching me. Thank you. SR Gotts, happy Friday. Buy some dinner tomorrow or something. SR Gotts, thank you so much for the 20 bucks. Very much appreciated. I will buy some dinner. Tomorrow night, I'm not going to be out filming. I don't normally go out on Saturday nights anyways, but it's a great MMA night. We have a terrible UFC card, but a phenomenal Bellator card. And if you're in Canada, you can watch Bellator for free on YouTube, and it's at 10 p.m. Every fight on that card is really good. And the headline fight is one of the best MMA fights of the year. And the best MMA fight in Bellator history. So if you like fighting, you can tune into Oliver Strickland and then flip over when Bellator comes on. That's what I think most fight fans are doing. Scott Briggs says Final Cut Pro. I'm in the Windows world. I would use DaVinci Resolve or Adobe Premiere. Sorry, I'm just reading your messages here. Do Thornhill Village and Unionville next. Maybe. Unionville's kind of far. I'm thinking I'll go up there on the e-bike. No, I haven't done any videos at Square One. I did get the idea. I saw a post on Reddit today. I did get the idea to do an e-bike ride starting at the north end of Yonge Street and riding down the entire length of Yonge all the way down to the lake. And I think I could easily do that on a 1 battery charge. I might do that in a single speed, but since it's going to be a long ride, something like 57, 60 kilometers, I think it might be better to to do it on an e-bike. But that's an idea I had. What is the best shop to buy something? What are you buying? I can't answer that question. Did you ever go around Old Weston Road? Yes. I thought I did that on one stream. I did Rogers. But if I haven't, like, it's in my mind. I know I scouted that. I can't remember if... I do a video every day. Like, I honestly can't remember. Good night, fans. Buses Gaming. Novell, I'm not in a position to answer that. I don't know enough about that to give you a good answer. Whoops. I just minimized something here. And we're at 212 viewers. Thank you, all 212 viewers, for tuning in to watching me sit here and drink a beer. Do you take part in Muay Thai or MMA yourself? No, but every time I go to Thailand, I watch a hell of a lot of Muay Thai. In fact, I saw Julia Budd, who is a Canadian. She was a champion in Bellator until Chris Cyborg, of all people, took her belt. I saw her fight in Phuket in like 2007 or 2008. I was like, whoa, this chick is big. Like, she was built like a tank. And then years later, I saw she was like a big MMA star. So that was kind of cool. All right, yeah, I can check that out. I'll take a look after this. Zach says he misses Toronto. Hello, Gabriel. Frankly speaking, says we love John. Lisa, I've been to Quebec City, but I haven't been for this channel, just Montreal. I'll probably go back to Quebec at some point. Johnny, as a child, were you fascinated by trains, buses, and trolleys? Maurice, no, I wouldn't say I was fascinated by them. They were just kind of there, I guess. Sorry if that's not the answer you were looking for. Sargots, that's neat. I've never even heard of that. I did watch that, unrelated note, I watched the Beastie Boys doc on Apple TV service. That was excellent. Jay says this is actually a really chill stream. Literally didn't know you needed this tonight. Well, thanks for coming along, Jay. I don't do this kind of stream on this channel very often, but I do it every Sunday on my other channel. And sometimes I got to bring back the... I used to get pretty high on those streams and drunk, and I still got a ton of edibles. So I'm gonna have to bring these back and start consuming these on the other stream. All right, Gabriel. It's you, Anthony. Naughty Brown says, we know about your mum, but you never mentioned your dad. Earlier this week was the 2-year anniversary of my dad's death, so there's something... random thing about my dad. He went today. The Blue Jays played in Toronto for the first time in 670 days. My dad went to the first ever Blue Jay game in 1977 and sat in Exhibition Stadium in the snow and watched them play. So there you go. Now you know something about my dad. I think I mentioned him before, but probably not too much. Yeah, he might be going live in Montreal for the subway rides. Hey, you can use your mobile connection. I feel weird streaming or filming in the subway, but you can always try. Whitby Dude says, is this instead of Sunday stream? I'll probably do it. It is a long weekend, right? I'll probably do a Sunday or Monday stream on Stumbles. I just wanted to do something on this channel because I haven't streamed here I normally stream on Fridays or Thursdays here, and I didn't feel like it tonight going around on foot. Thankfully, Ken did for the people that wanted to see Toronto, and yeah, I'm probably not going to stream for the rest of the weekend, so maybe I'll do one tomorrow or Sunday, but hey, this is just me making up for that. Ellie BHG says he owned a bowling alley. You remember him? Yes, that is that is true. Oh, sorry to hear that, Naughty. Thank you, Maroof. I've come to terms with it. I didn't know we were going to be getting deep on this stream tonight. Cool tunes made easy. Cheers. Yeah, he says, why would you be shy of live streaming in the subway? Not that I'm shy. It's just when I'm filming, I use this tiny little camera, right? But when I'm live streaming, I use this big honking thing with my iPhone on it. So it looks like this. And, or more specifically, it looks like this if we turn it on. And I just feel a little uncomfortable having that in close range with people on transit. Maybe if you're just pointing it out the window the whole time. But what I do is I film the city, I film the environment. I'm not out to film people, right? And the subway is a really tight space where it's really hard to not film people. And when you're on a bus or streetcar, you can look out the window. When you're on the subway, you can't really look out the window. So if you're walking through the train fast, that's okay, because I mean, you're just seeing people in passing. But if you're just sitting there holding a camera and there's someone directly across from you, that's gonna be awkward. You might make them uncomfortable. You might, I would just rather not go there. That's why I don't like to stream. And you'll notice when I stream on the streetcar or bus, I'm just keeping the camera pointed at the window. So that's my reason for that. But hey man, if you feel comfortable doing that, go ahead. I guess you might rub someone the wrong way and end up in an encounter you don't want to have. That's the other thing. There's some less than stable people out there, right? Marcia says it would be creepy having someone point at me if I was on the train. Yeah, that's my point. And unless you have a window to look out at, right? It's just it's weird to be in such close range with a camera to other people and not have anywhere to turn the camera to other than out a window that's looking at the wall of the subway tunnel. But the Montreal subway, you do get a pretty good signal on it. Logitech bro, I don't fully get that. Remember the old trains you could look through the tunnel? Yes, I do remember that. I wish we still had that. Remember night rides? Yes, there's a channel on YouTube where most of those videos are. And he updated them and made some new videos using some of my old videos. So that was kind of cool. I gave him permission to do that. We kind of parted ways in terms of him making new stuff, but with my stuff, but it is what it is. Drunk says it could end up coming to fisticuffs with some people if you film them on the subway. Well, that's kind of it too. If you're walking down the street, it's easy to point the camera, or you're just walking, right? It's not more than a glance. But when you're just sitting there putting it at someone, and if you get someone who's not stable, you can end up in an altercation, right? Estelle, thank you. Cleanup Man says that Osmo Cam is so tiny, it's impressive. Yeah, that's the main thing with it. And one thing I've started doing, if I see someone who looks like they might be agitated by the camera, or if I see a security man while I'm filming like this, I'll pull out my phone in my other hand and I will kind of shield it. So I don't block the camera lens. And then I'll just pretend I'm fiddling with my phone. And if they glance at me, I just look like a guy fiddling with his phone. So it is what it is. If it makes you feel more comfortable, it makes you feel more comfortable. I don't do that very often. But every once in a while, I see a security guard who locks eyes on me. And I'm like, you're in a gray area when you're in a private area. You're at the mercy of, if you can film there or not, is up to the property owner. So if I'm walking through a mall and I see security, I'll just pull this out and kind of shield it. And that way we avoid a confrontation. Or if I see someone on the street who looks like they're just batshit insane and they're going to want to fight, I do that too. Jay, yeah, that can be a thing. That can be a thing. But I definitely, yeah, I just want to avoid confrontation. But like anything, like I'm in the right. I can film. Like, if you don't want me to, go F yourself. That's kind of what I'm saying in the back of my mind. And sometimes that comes out and that might get me into trouble. But whatever. I'll die on that sword if it comes to it. What weird looking fence on the bridge? Is that to prevent suicide? Tom, yes it is. And it didn't work. They spent all this money. They built this beautiful luminous veil. And suicide rates did not decrease after they built it. Turns out people just found other places to go. Who would have thought? Alright, good night, Ali BHG. Can't wait for the advent of the spy cam mini type camera that cameras are totally concealed. That might be a little too far. I don't know about that. I don't like the idea to you could get into trouble with that. What do you think of Ken's girlfriend? She seems super nice. Rolling with Ian, you were wearing a shirt that that was funny when we met. Mercy says, I accidentally filmed a dude doing a deal in Parkdale one night. Yeah, but he was in public. You're in public, man. There's CCTV everywhere. People are snapping pictures. Everyone's got a friggin' high-quality phone in their pocket. Right? Like, if you're doing a deal out in public, you can't get mad at someone if they walk by holding a camera. You should expect people to do that. So, hey, man. They're bad for doing it out in the open. But yeah, I did totally catch a drug deal in Parkdale. Thank you, Shelly. Did you end up getting the Bell SIM card? No, Godwin. I had a bit of a busy week. I didn't get the Bell SIM card to speak, but I'm gonna try going back to Prism on the iPhone instead of Streamlabs. Something just seemed weird about how that stream kept cutting out. And when I rebooted the software, I went back to full signal. So I'm starting to suspect it might have been the software because I had a perfect signal right when I restarted the software. Whitby Dude says the Viaduct barrier looks cool lit up at night. Yeah, it does. I'm going to go back and refilm this walk at some point, and I might try to do it at night so we can get the veil when it's all lit up. Jay tried doing photography in Square One before and got booted out by security. If you're in there with like a big mirrorless, yeah, that's private property, right? So they do have the right to tell you not to film. If it's a public space, they do not. They can suck it. You can film in a public space. But if it's privately owned, you're at the mercy of the owner. And we are almost at Broadview. Is AK still live streaming? Someone said we should send him a super chat on this stream. I'll be curious to see how that worked rolling with Ian. In my experience, from what I've seen, those cameras aren't so great when you're walking. But in your case, they might be excellent, given what you do. And if you're just sitting on a roller coaster, that also might work. And you're eliminating the whole prospect of like debris flying, which is why Canada's Wonderland doesn't want people, you know, filming a ride with their phone or their GoPro in their hand, right? Because if that thing slips, you could give someone a concussion, I guess. Godwin has yet to book his hotel for Quebec City. Why not? Just go on booking.com, find a bunch of hotels with like free cancellation. Pick one that's good, start with that, and then continue your research. Then when you find out the hotel you want, go back and cancel the first one. If you've got a trip planned, you should have a hotel booked, right? Or if you're one of those Airbnb people, do that too. Are you sick of the Yonge and Eglinton construction? I'm just so used to it right now. It's kind of like Stockholm syndrome. You're just beaten down with it to the point where it is what it is, and you know it's never going away or ending. So that's where I'm at with the Yonge and Eglinton construction. Susan's going to York Region tomorrow. Neat. Hanson says, what sorts of beers do you prefer? You know, lately I've been more of an IPA guy. I kind of like light IPAs. Make of that what you will. But I'd rather have 3 light ones than 2 regular ones. Dear God, the QEW better be open, unlike last week. Don't you have B&Bs there? I'm sure we do. I like going to hotels personally. I like the idea of there being a front desk. I'm going to do some more, a lot more hotel videos, I think, coming up. Those are fun. I did not know that, Anita. Thank you, Mandeep, for saying great job. How long has this stream been going for? Still got me some editing to do after. We're at 47 minutes. I guess this video is coming to near an end. There is Z80. I only intended to walk across the viaduct and end at Broadview, but I was on my way to meet some friends for dinner, and I just decided to leave the camera rolling. Thank you, Rakib. You are looking at one now, one that was meant to be a regular walk on the channel, but for whatever reason, my Galaxy S8 didn't record the audio, so I just decided this is what tonight's stream is going to be, watching this video, which was supposed to be, I would have probably put this up on Tuesday or Wednesday. Womp womp. Oh well. Yeah, the crowd is quiet. I think my chat's broken. Let me send a chat here. That went through. Oh, everyone's out of stuff to say. Must say goodnight. I'm falling asleep. Vivian Johnson, have a good night. Oh, I will show the electric bell off on next Sunday's, this Sunday, it's the same thing, on the next Stumble stream. Harjot, the Blue Jays are playing tomorrow. Yes, they are. They played tonight. Did they win tonight? Did the Blue Jays win tonight? There's a question. Someone's already going to answer this. They won 6-4. Woo! They won their return to Canada. Doug says Walk Red Fly is going to be live in 30 minutes. That guy does an excellent job, and he's got a made-for-radio voice. I love what he does. I remember when he was just getting to 1,000. I was his 1,000th subscriber, believe it or not. He had like 998, and I subbed him with Johnny Stumbles, and I subbed him with Johnny Strides. Do you believe in cryozoids? I don't even know what those are, Susan. I have no idea what those are. What's your WhatsApp number? I'm not giving that out. Sorry, I don't mean to be cute, but no. So this is the end of my video. So there we go. You got to see the video. Maybe what I'll do every time I screw one of these up, we'll just do one of these live streams and we can watch the screwed up video while we hang out. Check out 8-Track IP. Is that another streamer? Estelle says, what's happening over the weekend? Tomorrow I'm going to be watching a whole lot of MMA. I'm going to probably go out in the daytime and make a video. And then Sunday, try to make a video. Monday, try to make a video. I'll stream either probably Sunday or Monday. Wednesday, I'm meeting another Toronto-based YouTuber, and we're going to be doing a collaboration video, and so we're going to do that together. I'm not going to say where we're going, but if Bevy was here, she'd be happy. Can we send the Jays back to Buffalo? No, we like the Jays. It's the Leafs we want to send somewhere else. Marcia says, I quite liked watching the Screwed Up video with you. Thank you. Janet says Ryan is going live at 11:30. It's 11:06. Everyone's going live tonight. So Ryan Rides is another Toronto-based YouTuber, but he's not really a walktuber, and he's going to go live tonight. So Rolling with Ian goes live sometimes. I didn't know that. I don't see an upcoming live here, but... Oh, there it is. Scooter Ride Toronto Tech Talk. Ask me anything. So there you go. After the stream, if you want to see... sign in. Oh, yeah, I'm not signed in on this YouTube account. But Ryan does scooter rides around Toronto. He also does the odd bike ride whenever he's somewhere where you can't take a scooter. Sorry, which I think is like the Leslie Spit area. So check that out. Alex says he's going to Windsor on Monday, so you probably won't be able to catch me streaming that day. Sorry about that. I will stream at some point. I'll probably do a walking or biking collab. It's going to be a biking collab. I'm going to get the old single speed out. David, thank you. From New Jersey. My streams of Toronto are A1 in your book. Thank you. Hanson says, who is Action Kid? Action Kid does what I do, but he's a whole lot more popular. He's currently in LA, but he also does New York City. So there's Ryan. Ryan's going live later tonight. Action Kid is live now, so he's doing what I normally do. All right, Naughty, have a good night. And where are we on this stream, time-wise? We've accomplished what I set out to accomplish. I wanted to play the video that I didn't normally get a chance to play, but I want the stream to go an hour, so we're gonna hang out till at least an hour has gone by. That'll be what, when we hit 11:15. Hello, Shell? Or is that Shelly? Welcome to what's nearing the end of this very rare Johnny Strides home stream. I've still got some editing to do. I want to get tomorrow's video up and prepared. So I'm going to be kind of well ahead on videos. I've got 4 videos in the bag right now, but only 2 are edited. No. Yeah, only 2 are up, so I've got 2 more. Hello, add him. Susan says, good news, you got jabbed yesterday finally. Congrats. Congrats on the jab, Susan. What took so long? They've been around for a while. Clifton Hill. Yeah, we'll be back to Clifton Hill. Shelly Gray. I knew it was you. It's hard to see with the tiny profile picture, especially in the mode that I'm viewing. Has Action Kid ever come to Toronto? No, but he will at some point. And when he does, he'll be welcome here. What's this all about?
This is an important transit message.
Union Station bus terminal is now complete.
Right now. Let's just see
That
what this is. Shelly Gray. I knew it was you. It's hard to see with the tiny profile picture, especially in the mode that I'm viewing. Super handsome. Do you know El Bike Guy in Da Nang? No, Has Action Kid ever come to Toronto? No, but he will at some point. Vietnam. All right, Zach. When he does, he'll be welcome. Hello, here. Mr. Joy. What's this all about?
This is an important transit message.
That was weird. I was watching myself. Okay, we'll just play today's video.
Next
Finish
stop,
up here.
Lansdowne Avenue.
It says 1080, but it doesn't look 1080. Come on. There we go. Just had to snap in there. Understandable, Susan. God, but Quebec City hotels are so expensive. The hotel I got in Montreal was great for $425 for 3 nights, and the hotel I have in New York City is really great, but it's not cheap. But I didn't pay. I used airplane points. So are you able to fully support your finances with just YouTube now? I've been able to do that for the last 11 months. I don't have the highest cost of living. This apartment.
Hey everyone,
is
it is Sunday,
affordable.
July 25th.
That's pretty much all I'll say on that.
The
If you're
time is
curious
3:53
about
p.m.
the apartment I live in,
And the
there's a
temperature's
video
around
on my
29
Johnny
degrees
Stumbles
Celsius.
channel where I did an apartment tour.
That was the
So if you wanna see
505
what it looks like
Dundas streetcar I just got off,
other than this view.
and that'll be heading east over to Parliament.
Go over to that channel.
It's not
and
making
see it.
its usual
Also, if you're
trip
interested
up
in this
to
kind of
Broadview
stream,
Station due to some
I do
construction
this
on
on my other
Broadview.
channel regularly on Sundays, so you can head over there and check that out.
And this here is Lansdowne Avenue. And I'm currently walking east along Dundas Street West.
Can't hear me over the video.
And the plan for this one is to continue
Really?
east on Dundas for about 3 kilometers or so. I think I'll finish up around Bathurst Street.
Other than this view,
I'll be heading east over to Parliament. And just to the north of here is College Street.
whoops, I don't know. Maybe that fixed it. Hopefully that fixed it.
Welcome to Due West.
That No Frills is a former Nob Hill farm. Thank you, Mark, for letting me know. Got to keep the overhead low. Yeah, so if you're curious as to where I live, you can see that I pretty much like to indulge in 2 things, tech and traveling. And you've seen me buy a lot of new tech, but you haven't seen me do a whole lot of traveling. So I've got a lot of pent-up traveling to do. So yeah, I'm curious to get out into the world again and start seeing places. Unfortunately, most of the world is not yet ready for me. Parts of Europe are, so maybe I'd like to do Eastern Europe. I'd like to go to Prague. I'd like to go to Budapest and check those places out. But a lot of places in the world just aren't in a good position to be traveling right now, which sucks because obvious reasons. But we're doing pretty good in Canada, so I guess we have that to be grateful for. I'm just not that jazzed on traveling around Canada. As much as I love this country, it is it's not what gets me up in the morning, that's for sure. And this is the Little Portugal neighborhood. We're currently heading east along the south side of Dundas Street West. Marquez says, any plans for the long weekend? Not really. Just make a bunch of videos. Watch a lot of MMA tomorrow. I'm going to MMA it up. Where are we at? Let me see something here. Did we hit the hour mark on this stream? Almost. Almost. So, alright, Chris Baby, good night. Johnny, can you do my video yet? What do you mean by that? Yeah. I'm not understanding. Sorry to hear that, Marcia. But, I just wanted to get that other video played tonight. I wanted to have some stream up. So, I think we're going to sign off now. I still have some editing to do. It was fun hanging out for the last hour. So I want to thank everyone. Ian, yes, I'll be back at some point. But I want to thank everyone for hanging out. I want to thank you guys for the super chats and for hanging out, and for the mods who dropped in. I think Tech was in here earlier. And congrats to Ken for the 5,000. Rolling with Ian said he might stream later tonight. Ryan Rides is streaming at 11:30. So if you're still in the mood for watching streaming, go check out his channel. Can you tell me if the video is vertical or is it bad? I'll take a look. Yeah. don't do vertical videos. Nobody wants to see vertical videos. But thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you guys have a good night. I'm not sure when I will stream next, but the next time I do stream, it will be with the iPhone out in public, either on my bike, on my scooter, or on 2 feet walking around. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a fantastic long weekend, and enjoy the Bellator fights tomorrow. Have a good night. Enjoy the Bellator fights. I'm the only one that's probably going to be watching those.